Hi everybody, I'm Howard Glasser. I'm Executive Director of the Children's Success Foundation, and I am the creator of the Nurtured Heart approach. The Nurtured Heart approach came out of my clinical work with challenging children. I was lucky enough to see that there was an alternative way of looking at these children and an alternative way of turning their intensity to greatness. And as I became gifted at this and gifted at inspiring other people, important people like parents and teachers, to take this on, and as I saw them being successful with these kids, I was fortunate enough to get the gift of the world recommending a never-ending series of more and more challenging children to me. So I got to work with some of the most difficult kids on the planet. And by way of this, I got to see that this approach can be tweaked in a way where it got more and more and more powerful. And the beauty of this is it was no longer just the simple attention deficit, hyperactive kids who benefited from this. It was now the oppositional kids, it was now the defiant kids, it was now the fetal alcohol syndrome kids, it was the autistic kids, the post-traumatic stress syndrome kids. It was really, really fun to see that we could have enormous impact on these kids as well. When I do the right thing, I get thank you, good job, not a whole lot of energy going on, not a whole lot of connection. It's like dial-up, whereas they get broadband when things go wrong. They get enormous connection. People lean in and they get excited and they urgently want to come forth with all kinds of lessons and expressions of their concern and frustration, and kids go, wow, I get so much more out of negativity. I am very cautious to say that their bad behavior construes a diagnosable condition that we would call pathology and that we'd want to medicate away. I have found that the vast majority of these kids can become incredibly great by way of the Nurtured Heart approach without medication. We're going to get you started with an e-series we developed to bring you into the thinking and feel of this approach. We call it 10 Ways to Propel Your Challenging Child to Greatness, but it cannot teach you the approach in all the details, all the methods. It cannot teach you the method in its entirety, so we invite you to take a look around this website, and we have a menu of online trainings that do indeed take you through the entire process. We want to get this message out to the world. You could take these kids and turn them around to greatness, and that's what this course is about. So thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to tell you a little bit about the approach, and I'm excited for you in this adventure. I hope you enjoy yourself thoroughly and find that you have an enormous impact on seeing your challenging child become your great child. We'll see you down the road a little bit.